so here it is. So today, again, we're gonna take another trip across the pond. Yeah. We're going to Scotland via Connecticut. Ready? All right, welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And my name's Mike.
And we got some of Mike's favorite. We got some Scotch again. And so, gotta be honest, a million years ago, I dated a girl that this was her favorite. This is what she drank. Every time we'd go to a party, I'd be pounding beers, and she always had this one cup that she stood there forever. And I'm like, do you even drink the shit? Like, it doesn't have... And one day she had Johnnie Red, and she bitched the whole night. All night. And I'm like, what is your problem? She goes, this is so bad. I'm like, why didn't you buy the other one? It's too expensive. I couldn't afford it, so I had to buy red. And this is back when I was in high school. So I was like,
red versus...
So red is their lowest one. Johnnie Walker Black is their second. And then I don't know the exact hierarchy, but there's like a double black, there's a green, there's a this, and there's a that. So
thank you, Germano.
Well, there you go. So my brother was kind enough to bring this. This is a 750 milliliter. It was approximately $27.99 if you should purchase it. Better as getting it as a gift. But anyways, the reason why I said I didn't realize, of course, it can't be named a Scotch unless it's made in Scotland. That's the rule. And it is imported by a how would you say that? Diageo company out of Newark, Connecticut. 80 proof. It's aged, a minimum of the 9 is a 12 year. The red is a non-age statement. So I guess it's harsher. I've never had to. I took a sip of her. I'm like, yeah, that sucks. What are you drinking whiskey for anyways? Drink a beer.
This has been in my stash of hiding stuff.
I'm kind of excited because I have never had this.
I've been with the company 10. This is probably a good 8, 9 years old.
Yeah. No, so it's
another older than what's on the bottle.
Well, too bad it doesn't get better with age because it's already a 12-year whiskey.
We'll
so now it's a 22-year whiskey. So it's actually one of the world's best-selling scotches out there anyways, just because it's like the perfect age, price, you know.
It was his favorite.
But it is known, which I thought it was unique when I read about it, because they always, I'm like, again, it's a weird bottle. Doesn't look like it's holding half as much alcohol as all the other ones, but they're known for their square bottles, and they're known for putting their label on the 45-degree angle so that you can put more writing. You can see it.
Read it.
You can actually read it. If you put it square, you wouldn't be able to read what it had written
around the bottle.
What are you doing? So I thought that was kind of neat.
And you got the little guy walking, right?
Well, you know why they did a square bottle?
No, I'm not the research guy.
Fits better on a shelf. Less breakage in the box. Because it's square, it's not round bottles whacking on each other. They actually can line up, and you can fit. You know, it fits a lot more. It's actually an ingenious idea. Nobody else does it.
Whoa. There's a lot of square ones.
Not tall, skinny squares.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? It has a unique shape.
Say all the Jack Daniels and lookalikes, all like
no, I know, but
but
like they're all short and fat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is tall and skinny, and just like to me, it was smart marketing. I mean, you could stack them in a box.
There isn't many.
There's not a lot of tall, skinny ones like this. You have them, like Nestville is kind of close, but it's still oval in shape. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not like a tall, skinny square. It's a pretty ingenious when I thought about it. I was like, never would have thought of that. It's someone's always thinking. Like if we could have been, I spilled it. If we could have been the smart person that came up with like the aglet. You know what an aglet is? The little thing on the end of your shoelace. Guy's a billionaire. You know?
Okay.
Who came up with that? That's the most ingenious thing ever.
Mr.
How
Aglet.
easy is it to put the thing in, to put it through your shoelaces, but, someone had to come up with it.
It's the same with the little extra piece of cardboard for your coffee cup.
Exactly. It's all the stupid things, And then someone was smart enough
How many times, though, did you sit by a fire and say, what if I did this?
Exactly. And now they have Shark Tank. And all them people are like, if you were just smart enough to get off your couch and do something about what you thought.
If you only had a pen when you were in that land.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, back to business.
No, are we doing a whiskey review? What are we going to do that for? All right. So
it doesn't have the harsh Scotch.
Well, it has a hint of the smoke. I smell a hint, but I haven't tasted it yet.
It doesn't have the huge Band-Aid.
No, not yet. Not yet. You are correct.
I'm gonna say that right now it doesn't.
No, right now it's actually smelling really good.
Yeah,
It really is. All right, go ahead.
Wow.
You 100% get the taste. If you tell me you don't get Band-Aid taste, I'm done. We're going to quit right now.
Because I of all the ones we've done so far, this is.
You don't get the nose, but there is 100% peat
But
taste.
there's something else in there. With
No. It has a flavor.
There's like a sweetness too to this one. I know I keep saying sweetness, but it's like a. You definitely get.
I'm trying to dig
definitely
through
get
it
it on
with
the
my
nose.
Let me see if I can get. That was a really good drinker, though, just for the record.
No,
as far as some of the Scotch, don't get me wrong. When we did the Glen Kirk, I believe it was, or even the Shield Egg, when we did that one, they had a caramel with the smoke, and it wasn't as bad as when I do my cheap ones, like the Inver House or even the J&B,
Yeah, because it's,
where you're just getting a straight.
J&B.
No, but it comes off more of
You
just
kind
a
of
peat
almost even
smoke.
get like the peat with a barrel at the end, but still with a hint of sweetness, like a little. Oh man, what's so worry about that? It's actually, I can see why this is one of Germano's picks.
You do get the hint of the smoke, but it's not strong. You get a lot more on the palate than you do on your nose.
I think you get the medicinal, like you said, in the nose more.
I get the medicinal more in my palate when I'm drinking it. I don't get that as much. Like if we were to pour like one of these cheap ones,
No, yeah, you should definitely.
you get that
all
on your, that's
get.
all you get on your nose.
Right.
You don't get it as much on the nose.
You get that-
definitely get that flavor on
You
your
do
palate.
in the flavor.
Yeah.
With like a barrel, I think, and a hint of sweetness. It's like medicinal barrel sweetness. But yeah, I don't smell brown sugar or anything. But
No, I'm trying to see if I can get something else out of the nose, out of the.
and people that get stuff out of these is A+ to them. But
No, again, it.
I know
Hopefully it will
it's
come.
It's all.
But I agree with
all
you.
of what you create,
To
I
me,
guess. But
the Scotch comes with a price. It just comes with that
If-
same smell.
if
all
I
the
was
time.
to say though, of all the different Scotch that we've had, I would say this is probably the best one we've done.
I would not disagree with that.
You know
What I
maybe-
remember,
maybe
what I
the
remember of
12
the
was that a 12
Glen
year?
Kirk is an 8. What I remember of that one had more of a flavor, if I remember it correctly. I haven't drank it since then.
Drinkability, this is very good. It's.
I mean, if you wanted to compare, you can grab it. But I'm trying to think. It would either be that or the shit. You don't have to. I'm just saying if you wanted to. Out of the only other one that I possibly would think would be that there was I think it was called Shield Egg,
It was.
and that one had a little. I'm turning my back. You can't hear me. I apologize. Oh, so, anyways, our last review that we just did, we screwed up our whole thing. So when we get done doing these, we're gonna try to pick a shelf and we're gonna put it on it, on where it is, on just like what we think, the top being the best, the bottom being the worst, and then eventually someone's getting voted off the islands on the rack. So, we forgot to do it in the last video. We'll see if we remember by the end of this video.
Huge, big, way bigger nose in this one.
And this is the Glen Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you getting the medicinal
There's no,
right
right,
off the
there's
nose.
no, yeah, there's no
smoothness,
sweetness.
no.
There's no.
No.
This is And what was a 4, 6, 8,
8 year. I want to say it was 1999 too. So you're talking. This is a 12 year. It's 27. Still 12-year Scotch. $27. It's not outrageous in price. You know what I mean? It's really not.
Nose wise, is day and night.
I'm gonna see taste wise. No, that's why I was trying to tell you. Like I'm not getting on the nose. I get a lot more on the flavor on the palate. Oh, god damn it! I did it again. Right in the eyeball. How is that even possible?
Taste wise, it's wow.
That burns so much too.
It's close. That's like 2 times in. It might have been the other Scotch too.
You know, because I was trying to really mix it, and then I brought it up to my face at the same time and went, bop, right in the eye. honestly, I said that about this one too, though. I didn't hate the Glenkirk when we drank it last time. You know, for those people that are bourbon people,
Drinking wise,
in Scotch,
they're
they're way off. But when you get in, like when you settle down and you're like, oh, I'm gonna have a nice Scotch, and this to me just reminds me, I'm not a cigar guy, but I think you would be more of a Scotch guy if you're a cigar guy because it gives you that smoke.
I'm thinking you'd be way more of a sipper. Like to me, the bourbon's easier just to have another sip, have another sip, have another sip. This one,
hands down though, they're like night and day. Like nose wise, I get more medicinal on the nose of the Glenkirk than I do on the nose of this. But palate wise, way more medicinal on the palate with the Black Label than I do with the Glenkirk.
I agree. This
Palate wise, this one's like so little on the nose, and then it's like, hello, I'm on your tongue. You know what I mean? When it comes of that medicinal flavor. Neither one of these are offensive, and I can drink them both right down. I actually like both of these. I will say though, I think this one drinks with more flavor and a little. Might even be a little smoother. You know, so if you can afford it, I would think this one to me.
They may have a higher.
Oh, they might. I don't know.
I'm thinking
you got that one too because that was a total.
I think that's a spirit pick. If I remember, it maybe goes head to head with this. I don't remember. I guess I should start writing that.
You know, it's actually funny on how much more of that flavor that really comes out on your palate compared to your nose. To your nose, it's almost tame.
Compared to yes,
like you gotta search to get the smoke smell out of this.
Yeah, and it's a little more sweet. Again, there's like a brown sugary smell in this one.
I want to see what happens when this opens up a little bit, gets a little air into it, because I think
I
think them flavors might come out on it. Where this one instantly, the minute you bring it here, you already,
no matter how much you have in it, like
you automatically start.
You can almost get it from here.
That's what I'm saying. Like as it's coming up to your nose, you don't have to actually pour it in your eyeball like I just did. As it's coming up, you can smell it.
And there's nothing else with it though that I don't get. I don't get it. You know, this one.
No, this one did have this one. If it sat in a glass a little bit, and again, we do a long enough review usually. When it sits in a glass, this one if I remember, I don't remember. I apologize. We did this one so long ago.
And we did have a shield bag. It's up here somewhere.
It's got to be in here somewhere.
That's right. We don't need.
There's no way I put it over. No, there's no way I put it over there already.
No, it's up there somewhere.
For those keeping score at home, that we didn't kick Wild Turkey and the other one to the curb. I bought new ones at the store the other day. We have a fresh bottle.
Those are like
those are soon to go.
This is when the lights are down. Yeah. He's by himself over there.
Yeah, those are on my Let's bury my sorrows in these kind of glasses over here. I don't find either one of these. I do think that this one does drink a little bit better, but it's almost probably twice the money. I think that was like $19.99 if I remember correctly. That was so many moons ago when we did it. It's on the actual bottom of the bottle. I put it back in the tube. It's the only one we had a tube with, so I thought it would be appropriate to put it back in the tube.
The two geniuses would put it on the bottom of it. Oh, it's yours besides.
It's yours, but it was back when we first got it.
$19.99.
Yeah, we got it originally. What a memory I got. This kid's like a steel trap. I don't forget anything. Yeah, except for everything. Oh, I really do.
Here we are searching shield X right next to it.
I did see. I knew we had it somewhere.
Steel trap. Yeah, listen to him.
I told you it was somewhere.
I like it. Giovanni, thanks.
Yeah. So we are, anyways, leave a comment down below if you like that. We are ironing out the details on the layers. And so as the whiskey, the best ones are going to go up top, and then second, third, fourth, and then off. So that's going to be a new system.
I'm thinking I would put.
So where would you put that? That's what I was getting to with that story. This is actually not, and we don't care if it's Scotch, we don't care if it's Irish, we don't care what it is. If I'm going to reach up and grab one, like, where would you put it in the row of grabbing?
It would be second or third, I think. myself. It wouldn't be
Top two. When you say
Well,
second,
well,
first,
second or
second,
third.
third. Oh, really?
Yeah, second or third is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
You?
Oof.
And I'm just, and
I would have to go
I'm
third.
I'm
I would have to
using
go
this-
third.
well,
Because of
I'm
the
not a
fact,
Scotch guy.
that's
and,
why.
And it would be,
normally, I
if
used
you,
to be.
if you
but-
tell me, would you rather drink those? Yes, because
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
really drink, I'm trying to acquire the taste. This is not my favorite flavor. But is it the best of the Scotch that we've tried so
Yes.
far? That's why I said second or third.
I know what you're saying, but I'm going straight. Which one are you going to grab? Like
Well,
you're
then-
going to reach over
so-
a lot of bottles before you grab this one. That's my thinking. So
Yeah.
this ain't.
I mean, I literally, I could almost put all Scotch down here.
That's
'cause I'm
it.
gonna reach over to get them.
There you go. So that's exactly what that was the answer.
But
That's what the answer
but-
is then.
In this defense,
It is good.
it is good.
It is
It's
good
the-
for Scotch.
It's right.
Correct. I 100% agree. with you.
I think it's one of the better ones we have so far.
But when it comes to the island
But
here,
then again, we put J&B down there.
because honestly, I haven't been gravitating to Scotch. So
Right.
Scotch is going to
I'm
go
like-
on the bottom
so then-
shelf
then
and it's
three.
going to end up on the rack. So it's going to go on 4.
Yeah,
But I would actually probably put this
don't
one
know.
on 3. I would
I
put
was-
this because I think this is in the league with the Shield Egg in the Glen Kirk. But I don't know what I would kick
remember
off. You know what I would
Glen
kick off? This would come down because it was just too sweet for me, and I could put.
It was a really good drinker, though.
It was a very good drinker. That's why it would stay on the shelf for now. But then I would probably take one of these. I would take off like one of these, or the Old Smoky would come off, and that would come down. But so there you go. So if we place it in the wrong spot, I would definitely say row 3. I'll go row 3 because we could get rid of that one. But we haven't ironed out the
And
details.
if something gets moved, you'll see.
No, and again, we're taking all comments. So if you ever want to see like a head-to-head similar to like what we just did right now, gotta be honest, I don't hate either one of these two.
Oh, like,
And we haven't had Scotch in a
I
while.
already finished one. We haven't
And
had
honestly,
Scotch.
now smell the Johnnie Walker now, because
It's
there is a fruity spice right now, like that. Like you get the smoke, but it almost
Yeah,
has
yeah.
It's definitely coming with a fruit right now.
it is.
Like it's opening up in that glass.
Yeah, I could almost go banana. It's
I wouldn't say banana. I gotta come with a fruit that's almost like a banana, but it's not. But it's not like a.
it's good.
It's bugging me now. It might open up into something really good. That's different. It almost has a fruity spice though.
Yeah, I'd say it's right now one of the best Scotches we've had.
Oh, hands down, it's probably the best one we've drank. This one's not bad either though. I don't mind that.
No.
So,
And you know, it's
there you go. He keeps telling me I run long, but
I didn't say it this time.
I actually
You're-
want to know what that's going to
you're
come
like
back.
a slow sipper today.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to come back to that because you know what? Because they keep opening up. I keep trying to like almost stall on trying to get it as it sits in a glass. This really is bringing me a fruit. I want to say almost like an orange peel, or not so much the orange, but like the zest. Like when you get like a zest of
I don't
a.
get that.
It's
Hey,
bringing more to
it's-
the table than peach smoke. Let's put it that way.
Oh, it is.
A whole lot more to the table.
I'm leaning more towards a banana than an orange, but
I can almost go. Oh, yeah, I can almost go with that, but
because an orange is like very, you know an orange like when you peel an orange or even a grapefruit, you know the smell.
yeah, but banana has a distinct taste. And I don't want to.
I didn't say taste. I just said you can smell it.
Yeah.
Like even if you smell the banana before you even open it, like just the rind of it.
It would have to be like a fresh banana, though. It couldn't be like one that sat on the table already.
No,
with
because
banana.
then it's like a rotten banana,
Yeah, but that's
and you get a rotten bottom.
yeah, but sometimes you get that smell
You do.
in like a lot of the other ones. But all right, well there you go. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of like ugh, when you brought this because I wasn't sure. This is actually I will agree. I could sit down and kill this bottle in a heartbeat. Like this one's actually pretty good. Like
It's very good.
It actually is. So
Yeah, we have more to come. Just
more Scotch.
Yeah.
We do.
not in your bag of tricks.
Oh, I was gonna say.
And the airplane hasn't brought it over yet.
I was gonna say I don't think we have any more over there.
No, I
I
just.
had a lot of stuff in the bag of tricks, but this was the only Scotch that I can remember having. I was like, oh, maybe I missed
Okay.
something. So, all right, well, there you go. So there is our Johnnie Walker Black Label. But again, they have a red, they have a double black, they got a green, they got a blue, they got, you name it, they got it. So
I think blue's in the airplane.
oh, blues in the airplane, perfect. I love airplane blues. So
I think.
yeah. So there you go. So there is. I mean, it's a 12 year. That's a nice. This is a nice drinker actually.
It is.
I can see. I don't remember ever having red, but this one I can see why if red's harsher then.
It would probably be like some of the others. I like it.
Red used to be one of the guys I worked with. That was his favorite. He goes, "This is what I drink," and he goes, "I don't really care about it."
It's probably 20, right? I don't know how much a red is.
I have no idea.
28.
I've never bought it, but he goes, "It's the one I settled on, and it's what I got used to, and it's what I like." So I'm like, "Oh, all right, good enough." When I first was switching to whiskey, I'm like, "Well, what's good?" He's like, "Whatever you like." I'm like, "Well, thanks for the help." But so all right, well there you go, Johnnie Walker Black Label. If you haven't tried it, $27.99. It's actually very good. If you're dipping your toe into Scotch, but you find the smell offensive, this has less smell. You're gonna get the taste. You're definitely getting the taste, but you don't really get that hammering of it. You get a hint of it,
right?
But you get more flavor to me.
You do.
Than you get smell. So at least it won't be offensive to actually bring it to your face. It might be offensive when you put it in your face, but it might not. I don't think it's
not bad.
It's
very good
for people that won't like that taste. And I don't know if this is an entry gateway, but it gives you the flavor, but it doesn't give you that harsh smell. So, my opinion.
If you're entertaining, it's not outrageous, and it's a good drinker. So, if you're having a Christmas party or a Thanksgiving party or whatever, and someone in your family does Scotch, then this is not.
It's not offensive in flavor, taste, or price. Yes, yeah, because some of them are. You know what I mean? So this is pretty easy going.
Yeah, it's way better than putting an Ivo out there on the table.
Yeah. So all right, well there you go. It is a blend. If I didn't say that, it's not because it makes a difference in the Scotch land. But other than that, it's actually really good. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. So spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers. It's by far.
You definitely get that
One
medicinal flavor though.
Yeah, but it's still a better flavor.
No, I agree.